but the meeting. Okay, we're now official. We have only a few items to do tonight. I'd like to, on the record, thank Katie for contacting Ron for us with those questions we had. Ron got back to us late Friday, and Jen and I worked over the weekend to give us the revised docs to look at today. So many thanks to all the help we got there, and of course, thanks to Michael for posting this. First vote we have to take tonight is on that section 5 of the main ordinance, which Jen and I, with Larry, I have to say Larry Watson was very helpful. He went over the whole thing with us too. It's like having an extra, set of brains to look at this, which was great. And John, I know you read it, right?
Yeah, I got it. Yes.
And Nomi, you read it?
Yes.
Okay, we're all familiar with the
2.5 times.
Thank you. That's above and beyond the call of duty. Thank you. Okay, so are there any edits in the proposed revision of section 5 from the main ordinance? No further revisions on that?
No further.
John?
I don't have a problem. I mean, I just don't have a problem with the whole thing, quite
Well,
honestly. I mean, it looked good to me, except for the last. Well, we'll get to that. Okay.
We'll get to that. We're just talking about that paragraph or 2 paragraphs in the main
Yeah.
ordinance at the moment. If that looks good to everybody, the revised version.
Yeah.
All right, when we have a motion to approve the revised version.
I move.
I
John,
second it.
all in favor, please say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Okay, that section is approved.
Paul,
we
you
go-
can't vote twice. I mean, John. John,
Well,
you said John, you said twice. You can't do it. Sorry.
Point of order, Nomi, point of order. All right, I'm
Just
going to
saying.
record that as a 3-0 for it. So now we come to the revised Appendix A, and I have to say, I think that Jen and Larry and we all worked together on it, and I think it's really so much clearer. Here comes Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Unmute yourself. Welcome aboard. Paul, can you unmute yourself?
Unmute yourself, Paul.
I'll get there.
There you go. Welcome, Paul. Thank you for
muted. I never muted.
Okay, there you are, Paul. Welcome aboard. Katie's joining us. The meeting has already begun, and we voted 3-0 to approve the revised section 5 of the main ordinance. That's the little piece about the voter roll in the main ordinance.
It looked good to me, Marty.
All right, we can make that 4-0, I guess. Unanimous. Okay, 4-0. And Katie, again, thank you for all your help with getting Ron's comments and everything. Welcome, Katie.
Thank you. Sorry, I just got in the door.
Take your shoes off, relax. This is a short meeting. All right, so section 5 of the main ordinance has been approved as revised. We're now going to the Appendix A, and as you guys know, I think from what I sent around earlier today, I had a few minor edits on that. Did anyone else have any edits on that? This is the revised Appendix A, which, by the way, is shorter than the previous version, which is always nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's shorter.
And I think clearer. It's also more workable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks okay to me. I don't see a problem with it.
That's good news. John, did you have an issue on it?
No, I didn't know, quite honestly. I mean, it was well written, and I mean, the clarity, it was very clear to me what you were indicating, and the verbiage was good.
Oh, that's nice to hear. We're trying to make it clear and complete, Should be a recipe people can follow in the future. Nomi, any comments on that?
No, I didn't catch any.
Okay, well, let's go over the 4 little markups that I have. Let me pull the document up here. All right. Nothing on the first couple paragraphs. I changed a word in the 1-2 under Appendix A, the sort of introduction section. I changed a phrase in the 4th paragraph. That's the last paragraph in that section. In the second line there, it said send ballots to all qualified voters in VMA. And we want to be very precise here. It's all qualified voters on the voter roll, the VMA voter roll. Okay?
Right.
All in favor of that change, please say aye.
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 Any opposed?
Second. Yep. Aye.
Okay, we're all good on that. The next minor wording change I had was down under number 3. So go to C, voter roll verification process. We got 1, 2, 3. The last line in number 3 was issues that have been identified by the village manager with respect to the current status of that address. And the word that should be an address. The village manager might tell us, for example, that a property was in transition, so there'd be no voters at that address. So, but it should say an, the word an instead of that.
Okay,
Anybody opposed to that?
yeah.
No,
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Okay, unanimous again. Then if you go down, where was the next one? Section E, adding to the voter roll, second paragraph there.
Yeah,
Okay, that was the note that I sent around this afternoon. Voters who are not in the county voter roll seeking to be added must sign a short election committee form to confirm that VMA is the voter's primary residence and show a driver's license, et cetera, to confirm. That's just to make sure that that language matches what we did up in the main ordinance above. Any questions or comments on that?
None.
no,
no,
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We need a couple more ayes here.
aye,
Okay.
Aye.
All right, let me see if there's anything else I haven't read on here. Oh yeah, I missed one. Go back up to section B, timing. All right. We had said the committee shall certify the verified voter roll by committee vote. That word should be approve. I asked my husband, Bill, political scientist that he is, to read this over, and he said it was confusing because we actually certify the overall final voter roll after election day, when people can no longer be added or removed. And he said it would be clear to say approve the voter roll here. We have a vote to approve the verified voter roll to send it to the contractor. And then we have the vote to certify the final voter roll after election day. So he said we should not confuse people, which I completely agree with. So the proposal here is to change in section B timing, says shall certify the verified voter roll. It should say approve the verified voter roll. Any comments on that?
no,
no,
All
No.
good?
Good.
All in favor, please say aye.
aye,
We got 4 votes on that? All right, I'm
It's
gonna
good.
close- Good?
yes,
All right. All right. We need a motion then to approve the revised Appendix A voter roll verification process. We have a motion to do that?
I move,
Any second?
I'll second.
Paul seconds. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
aye,
All right, approved unanimously. We need a final vote, second to last vote, to add both of these revised sections to the official election document we will submit to the council. So move to add both of these revised versions to the overall election document. We have a motion?
I'll
Yes.
so vote.
No? Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Nomi?
aye,
Okay, approved 4-0. Final vote, and it's only 6:09. We need a motion to submit the document as amended this evening to the council as a proposed ordinance. Motion is to submit the document as amended this evening to the council as a proposed ordinance.
I move,
Nomi moves,
I
Okay.
second.
John seconds. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
aye,
We have now approved the entire document and agreed to submit it in its current form to the council. Yay, team, we're done. We're done. What a process. You guys have been the soul of patience in reading all the versions and drafts of this and thinking it all through. And Katie, again, a big thank you to you for all your support, and we look forward to your continued support. Thanks for your encouragement and facilitation to help us with what we needed to make this happen. It was,
Pretty good committee, I'd say.
I would say-
Absolutely. Happy to help. And it's really just a reflection of you all and your efficient, thorough work. And I'm excited for it to go live prime time on Thursday night.
Yay, team. Yay, team. Thank you, Katie. Katie, are you going to do a little introduction? We're going to give you, a short note that says, the committee is pleased to present. And we'll give that to the whole council probably tomorrow when we submit the document. We're also doing up a very short ordinance explanation piece, which we'll give you, on Thursday as well. And we're gonna try to get the document to the entire council tomorrow. Does that make sense, Katie?
Yes, that's fine. That sounds great. Yeah. Michael, is that enough time, for you? I think he might be on mute. Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow would be fine.
Mhm.
I especially need the final document, because that of course will go in the packet.
Right.
But, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
planning to put together the packet Wednesday morning and send it
Wednesday.
out.
Yeah.
I'm still hunting other pieces together, but it's gonna be a long agenda. We have the audit report, first thing as
So
well.
you say we got a
Right.
50-page packet to go through for this meeting?
I'm expecting
Yeah.
it to be over 100, so we'll
Oh
see.
my Lord, Michael.
So I might not need to prepare remarks. I think if you all just present it, it's fine. It'll move it along. So yeah.
We will try to be very efficient, always glad to answer questions if the council has any, but
Sure.
we're not planning to do a real long, ordinance explanation. That goes back to Arthur's regs from SOP from 2021 about if you're going to introduce something as an ordinance, you need an explanation. That's going to be a one-pager, or less. And then we'll have the document. And the other thing we have, the other piece that we have is what we already submitted on the 7th, which was the schedule, for the overall cycle for this year, which we've already presented to you. We'll probably include that with a packet too, because that's the other piece of this. And Katie, I wanted to just mention to you, we have maybe one minor change on that schedule. In this ordinance that we've all just approved, yay! We changed that the forum should be 10 days before election day, at least 10 days, to 10 business days. And so I think we need to move the forum date on that timetable that we gave you up one day to meet the 10 business days requirement. So we may do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So anyway, totally minor, but I will tell you that there may be that difference. I have to go back and count the days again. But changing it from days to business days, moved to forum back a day. Okay, we are done, team, unless anybody has anything else.
Marty, did you say that you want to include the schedule in the packet for this meeting as well?
Yeah, because in the future, if this becomes an ordinance, which we all hope it will, there would be no need to change any of the procedures. All the committee would have to submit is that one page, proposed election schedule with the main components in it. Boom, council approves that, done, get to work, go do it. So that's the plan, to have that document be the one that committees submit from now on. It makes
Okay,
life
if you
so
wouldn't
much
mind,
simpler.
if you wouldn't mind resending that final version of that schedule as well.
I will send it to you with the one-day change on the forum to comply with the regs we just approved.
Great,
We do try to
So I
comply
have a
with the.
question. I have a
Sure.
question. Katie, I don't want to put you on the spot, but how do you feel about making this an ordinance?
I mean, I'd be supportive of it, but again, I'm sorry to use that tagline. I'm one of 5 council members, so I'm supportive of it, and I support the arguments that have been made for it. I think it would help tremendously down the road. So I'm supportive, but I don't know the gauge of the others right now, but
Okay,
we shall see. Yeah.
okay. Thanks, Katie.
Fair enough.
Are you going to be able to join us this evening?
Yes. After I change and have some dinner and check some homework and
I,
congratulate my daughter for making the basketball team
Oh,
with my height,
yay!
with my height genetics. Yes.
As a high school basketball player, I want to say yay, good to go. All right. And
okay, guys.
you still have to do a Hanukkah celebration with your grandkids, right, tonight before our next meeting?
I do. Yes, I do. So I'm going to move to close the meeting.
All in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
Hi.
The meeting is adjourned at 6:15 on the dot. Good work,
Perfect.
team. You guys are
Yeah.
awesome.